Set. Yep.
Okay, Chris. Oh, you want to?
Yeah, I'm going to start, you guys. First of all, good morning, everyone. Happy to see everyone here today. Getting spring training started. We're all excited in that clubhouse, and looking forward to our conversations. I'm going to start with a couple of things. Number one, we're going to start on Josh Hader. Josh had a really good offseason. Had three really good bullpens, and leading into his fourth one during his throwing program. He stopped his throwing because arm soreness. We immediately went and got some imaging, and there is some inflammation on his bicep tendon. So he has not been throwing for, I want to say, 10, 11 days, and he will start getting back on his throwing program again today. De Los Santos yesterday doing his throwing program. His right knee felt a little bit of pain, so we went and got some imaging, and there is a little strain on his right knee, so he's no throw at least for a couple of days. We'll see how he progresses. And then last one, but not least, and I think this is a really good news, and I think this is not news for everyone, but Hunter Brown will be an opening day starter. I had a conversation with him on Monday, and I did not want to wait. I really been wanting to tell him for the last couple of weeks, even when he was going to Diking, and but I think he's earned this. It's been a pleasure to watch him develop into one of the best pitchers in the major leagues, and he's definitely our leader. I also told him that being the ace comes with some responsibilities. He is the guy that's going to get us going, and people's going to be looking up to him. So I was excited to have that conversation with him.
What was the importance of doing that this early in camp to name him the opening day starter?
Just because there is no doubt that he is the guy, and when I had my initial meeting in there with the pitchers, I wanted them to know who's going to lead this rotation. He's very well prepared for this moment.
You said there's some responsibilities that come with that. What are those?
Yeah, when the horse is on the mound, team is expected to win. When a team is going through some tough stretches, he's the one that understands what it takes to get us back on track. And also mentoring some of our younger pitchers. There's a lot of new faces in there, and I think he is the right guy to lead the charge.
You said, just clarifying, you said Josh will start throwing. Will he resume throwing today?
Yes. So he went no throw for, I want to say, 10, 11 days. So he'll get back in that flat ground today and get going again.
Are you guys able to ascertain right now whether that would put him in jeopardy for opening day, or kind of where are you guys at timeline?
You know what? Day to day, weeks to weeks. I think he's early. I think we have a good 7-8 weeks, if I'm not counting. But I think we have time. So Josh knows his body very well, so he'll let us know.
You don't sound concerned by that. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, you know what? I think it's really early in the process, and he had a really pretty good offseason leading into that flat ground, leading into his fourth bullpen. So we trust the feedback that we get from him. So we see how playing catch today goes.
You said that things would maybe be structured for you a little bit different in camp this year. Just what are some of the changes that you're going to make?
You know what? You guys are going to see it more on the position player side. We're going to come out in smaller groups. It's going to allow our coaches to be more hands-on and work on specific things that we need to work as a club. Also, he's going to allow us to be more efficient, getting the guys off their feet. So you guys are not going to see everyone on the field at once. There's going to be we're going to have different stations working on different skills to make sure that not only we're addressing the things that we need to as a club, but also getting the guys in and off the field.
You mentioned Hunter's reaction to being named the opening day starter.
Yeah, thank you for asking, because I think he flew in. I was in the office. He flew in. He comes in with his suitcase, and I said, after you put your stuff down, he was going to come out and play catch. I said, come in my office. I want to talk to you. He sat down. I think he kind of knew, right? He should know. But his reaction was genuine, and he was very excited. And that matters. because that, as a manager, I want to have that initial conversation with the guy, and I want to see the reaction. And he got fired up, and he's like, Joe, thank you. I will not take this for granted, and I'll let him speak, for himself. But he was very excited, and just I love having moments like that with pitchers and position players who are getting an opportunity to lead the charge.
Yeah, Hunter said, how about the rest of the rotation?
Stay tuned.
With Tatsuya, do you anticipate being a little bit more close monitoring him based on what he's used to in Japan compared to the structure here?
Yeah, and we're gonna lean on his feedback. He is going to throw today off the mound. We want to see what does that look like, how many pitches is going to require him for him just to, get ready. And we're going to lean on him. We have some ideas. We have a plan in place, but his feedback is very important. Just to get him going here.
Where's Javier at? Just coming into camp. How was his offseason?
Yeah, his last bullpen, he threw around 50 pitches in the DR, so he is in a really good place. He's here. I just saw him in the weight room. He looks great. He's in a really good spot.
You gave us a message a couple of times that we've talked to you. Was your message what you told about the upcoming season? Sorry, Brian. Was it basically the same to what you said in your team meeting? Or?
Well, it wasn't much of a team meeting today.
Well,
we'll leave that one for Monday.
True.
My message to the guys is allow us to put 25 behind us, and it's a new year. But I want the players to also know that there's some things that you bring to 26 from 25, which is things that we learn. And one thing I learned about that group is that there's no better pitching staff in baseball than the Houston Astros. I trust those guys. I believe those guys. I lean on those guys heavily last year. And for the new faces, I want them to know that they belong in that clubhouse. And we are excited to have all of them.
You just gave us some Hader and Dos Santos. How much does it help that you guys fortified the staff so much this offseason? And do you feel more equipped to maybe cover these injuries than you did at points last year?
Yeah, obviously you never want to hear any injuries to any of your players. But we went out and we reinforced our pitching staff just so we can endure and be in a position to anytime any of our pitchers will go down for a period of time that we have enough quality of pitching, and we did that.
What was your trip to Mobile like?
It was great, thank you. Did Mobile and then did Pensacola. Got a time to hang out with the Pelican folks and Carlos Mendoza, and it's good to always go back to where everything started and share some time with the fans.
I feel like since Cora got asked this, we should ask you, what did you think of the Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh, man. Thank you for asking. I should have started with that. That was phenomenal. Pat Bunny can really throw a show. I watched from the beginning till the end, and I've watched it a few more times afterwards. It was a great show. Thank you, guys.
I think that's
sorry. I forgot.
Okay.
So Yanier Diaz, during winter ball, he slid in second base, and his left foot just kind of got caught underneath him, and there was a left foot sprain. He's doing fine. Sorry that I forgot to mention, but I did want to mention that. He is doing all field activities. What we are doing with him is just progressing his running. So the intensity of his running, it's going to pick up here the next few days. But he'll catch EMI today. He's hitting. He's doing everything. But just forgot to mention that in mid-December, when that happened in the DR, he flew to Houston. Doctors looked at him, and there was a small sprain. So we want to make sure that that's why he did not finish his season in the DR. But he's here. He's feeling well.
Did that play into his not being in the WBC, or was that from LA?
I think he played into it. When it happened, we just wanted to make sure that this is not what's going to extend into any longer. So we took the measures just to get him back on the field and get him